We're live.
We're live. Hi, everybody. Uh, as you can tell, we're live. We're a little late, but we're here. We don't have no viewers yet, Greg, so we're safe.
Give it a minute. The invitation or the live stream notification just went out. So we got 4 people.
I'm trying to get it up on my iPad here. Get it up on my iPad. All right. Hi, everybody. We got 5 people in here. We got Greg Durbin in here. I can see him. Lonesome Paper. How y'all doing? El Camino. Guess tonight, but
Are we here?
we were going to have a special guest tonight, but due to unforeseen circumstances, we got on a little too late. It's too late to get Jay and them on there, Craig.
Yeah, Jay Young and all those. Yep.
Yeah, we're going to try to line them up for maybe Friday night or next Sunday. But Twisted Nation or Twisted R Racing, I canceled my channel today, and me and Greg have spent the last hour and a half trying to get this shit back. Well, we're back.
No, we spent the last 4 days trying to get this back under wraps.
We coming back strong. And you can tell by the title of this video that some things have been resolved. That being said, it's 2019. It's a new year, new rules. If you want to come on this stream and you're a moderator on this stream, number one, this goes to the moderators. First off, there is no timeout in the stream. You see the first thing that is off color or
nice.
What's the correct word I'm looking for, Craig?
Anything with hate.
Anything with targeting individuals or anything like that, you're not no timeouts. You're blocked. If you block and you want to come back, you got to go through the person that blocked you. Whoever blocked you has got to come through me. That's the way it's going to work. That's the way it's going to be. And there ain't no getting around it. If you're a moderator on this channel, no timeouts. You have full authority to block people. Being said, I'm probably going to
we lose them.
Probably going to read some of my. I'm going to restructure my channel. Is all I'm going to say. I've got too much one time. Like I said, Small Engine Nation, we're gonna keep this thing rocking. We're gonna make something out of it, and you're either with us or you're not. That's simple. The hate bullshit has got to stop. It's not gonna be tolerated here. Greg, you got anything?
Yeah, I just want to add, we got to be a community of people, and I don't care if it's a hashtag, we're all together in this. and we gotta police our own, and we gotta try to better the community and better the people that we bring to us. We've been down this road for 2 weeks, and we're done with it. There's no more room for the hatred or the hurt feelings or any of that.
It will not be discussed here. I'm gonna give it. It's 9:52 on my clock here. I'm gonna give it till 10 o'clock. If you got anything to say about it, say it. After 10 o'clock, it will never be mentioned on this channel again. It's that simple. Matt, Lonesome, Mike's out too. Anybody that wants to be on the panel, put in the chat. I'd like to be on the panel, and if I know you, I'll bring you on. We're gonna have to be a lot more selective on. I've always opened my channel up to just anybody and everybody. I'm sorry, guys, I can't do that anymore. It's caused too much heartache for too many people. And what, 3 hours ago, Creek, I was done with YouTube. All of my stuff was shut down. It took me forever to get it back up. And by the way, thanks, Matt, for telling me not to clear everything out, because it was a bitch to get it all back this time. Harry Sweeney's in the house. I guess Dougie went to bed.
Yeah, Doug went to bed. He's emotionally exhausted, as are most everybody.
Hey, Mike Tautu, and Nick Shop, will y'all come on the panel? I'd love to have y'all on here. I've never had you on my panel before. They're good guys, man.
Drop an email in the chat, and we'll bring you into the hangout. Hello, Antonio.
That's new one to me.
Antonio is a Mr. Basic guy, and he's a smart cookie.
I just went over there and smashed that red word on you, Antonio. Another thing we're going to try to start doing, we're going to try to start getting some special guests on our stream. It'll be either be on the Friday night or the Sunday night stream. Damn, I need to shave. Anyway, that's going to be a good deal. We're going to try to bridge some gaps here. The tool community, that goes hand in with what we're doing. Without tools, we can't do this stuff.
Hello, Harry. Hello, Matt.
Matt, you and people want on? The tool community, there's some music guys that I know from when I used to play. I'd like to get on. Craig's got some things in mind. I do want to say this. I'm the guy that pushes the button on Friday and Sunday night. But this is our channel. This is our thing. Without y'all, I wouldn't be here. I don't want to do this without somebody. He's sitting there looking at this camera. Yeah, I'm pretty, but I get tired of looking at myself. And Greg, well, never mind.
Yeah, I'm as ugly as the day is long. And Matt, I wasn't overlooking you, brother. Just kind of a few things that Stacy wanted to get off his chest, and I wanted to give him an opportunity to put that out there. And I hope that going forward, that we're all respectful and thoughtful of everybody's feelings. And I don't want to be a part of something that isn't supportive of everybody. I just don't. I mean, there's too many people that can get hurt too easy, and I don't want to do that.
Well, that brings me to something else. Like I said, hate, racism, sexism, any kind of otherism, not going to be tolerated here. I'm serious. There are no timeouts. If you're a moderator here, use the block button. And I know at least two of you, Mike's how to, and Nick's shop. I know y'all know how to use the block button. You have my permission. Garage. I know who that is. I want to tell everybody I love y'all. This has been a rough week for me. But I made it. Sorry I missed y'all Friday night. We had something planned and it just fell through. It just didn't happen. But I want to go through my channel call outs. And tell me if I missed anybody, Craig. I don't know what Bub or Etard one will go live on Monday night at, I don't remember what time. 9, I believe, isn't it?
I don't know, but you know, it's one of the things that we're going to work on, and that's going to be a community calendar. And we want to make sure that we get people in a live stream slot so that we can make it aware of when channels are live, so that we can better support each other.
I'm gonna see if I can find it on Facebook real quick, Craig.
Okay. But we got Antonio, Michael in the room, Bone Daddy's Garage, Breezy Shade Tree Bike Shop, Captain Jerk, El Camino for Life, and Harry Sweener, of course, my wife, Lonesome's Garage, Mike's How To, Nick's Shop, Peeper Don. I'm pretty sure that everybody knows who everybody is. If not, sub up.
Keep doing that.
All right, I got it. I'll be damned. I got it. Monday night is supposed to be Etard Adventures at 9 o'clock. We're doing it on Bub's channel now. Tuesday night is Bubsification at 9 o'clock. Wednesday night is Insane Friends is Sane Auto at 7, from 7:30 to 9. Thursday night is Dorito and the Lucha Cabre at 9:30. Easy Tips and Tricks. Man, this thing's so small, I'm having a hard time reading it. Easy Tips and Tricks, etc. 10:30 to 12. Is Horse in here? Is Horseaholic in here?
No, I don't see him, buddy.
I thought he was in here earlier.
No, he ain't in the room that I know of.
Horseaholic usually goes on at 8:30 to 9. I know he had suspended stuff, so he was going to come back after the first of the year. You got yours truly, face, at 9 o'clock on Friday. Saturday, you have Chopper's Rule at 6:30 p.m. and Fab Auto Detailing at 9 o'clock on Saturday. Sunday is
The school tomorrow.
Doug Sweener, 3 o'clock. Main Auto, 7:30 to 9. And Greg Salvatore at 9 o'clock. All those times are Eastern Standard Time. We support every one of these channels.
And we just support everybody.
I want to make it very clear. We support all of these channels. Whether they support us or not. We're not going to play that game. We're a community. We're going to be one community. You know, they may run their channel than we run ours, but we're still going to support their channel. Okay. I'm done.
Hello, Trash and Treasure. Hello, Scott Pearson.
It's probably too late. Nate's probably in bed. Hey, Chris, you want to come on?
Hello, Scott Tyndall.
Hey, Scott Pearson or Scott Tyndall, I want y'all interested in being on there. It'd be nice to see some new faces up here.
Yeah, and nobody wants to look at my face. I'll tell you that right now.
Lonesome or Matt or any of them guys, you know. I'm not used to doing a stream without 5 or 6 people in it. Hell, Antonio, you on? You know Antonio, don't you, Craig?
Yeah, Antonio was a good person. I don't know if he's got hangouts or not. We need to get Matt to come up here.
He is. He's in the room.
I don't know if Matt's got hangout with him.
And Treasure says, "Where's Matt?" He doesn't know.
Maybe we can get Matt and Peepers to switch devices and he can come on as Peepers. That might be kind of entertaining.
Ah.
Hey, Trash and Treasure, El Camino for life is Matt. He did say I could say that, didn't he? If he did, it's too late. I don't have any hangouts.
He did, and it's been an hour and a half to 2 hours to bring it back.
Oh, Matt deleted his channel. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah. Lonesome, you want to come up here?
We are. There's been a lot of channel deleting and channel hiding and just more or less channel on hold shit going on this week. We're coming back. We coming back strong, like it or not. With Small Engine Nation is hashtag Small Engine Nation is here to stay. Yeah, throw Lonesome a link, he said.
He said to shoot him a link.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get there.
Where is Papa's Corner?
Pappy's Corner. We were gonna have him on tonight, Antonio, but I think it's too late. I don't know what East Coast time. It's what 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's too late. We got on here late. I had computer issues, and anyway, it took us a while to work all that out. I think Dougie went to bed.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, it's pretty late. I apologize for coming up late, you know, but like I said, we had some things we had to take care of before we put all this back together, and then computer difficulties, this and that hooked up, and damn, I really do need to change.
My damn Hangouts is not bringing Lonesome up.
I don't know how to do it.
Unfortunately, I deleted everything out of my Hangout. Anyway, those of you who know will know what I'm talking about by the title. This was at Rasta B's request. Y'all will know what that means if you know what's going on. And what did I say about it, Craig?
Okay.
Y'all gonna be okay?
The only thing to say is that, you know, I think that everybody can understand that Rasta is a spiritual man, and the one thing that rips his heart apart is the hate. You know, he just can't stand it.
I thought we were done.
Hey, Craig, check the hangout. I seen something pop up. Oh, okay. Did you add Matt?
I did, and I'm trying to see if I can get Lonesome to give me his email. And maybe Matt's got it.
Hey, there he is. Our computer guy that usually does all this mess had to work tonight. So.
Hello, Matt. Welcome back.
What's up, buddy?
What's happening, Mr. El Camino? That's gonna be hard for me to change to because you know what I'm used to, but I worked on it, buddy. Okay.
Did you guys get Lonesome up there?
Type something in the chat, Matt.
You would ask me that.
Yeah, I would.
I got a new phone. Hang on a minute.
I think Lonesome is waiting on you to request him, Matt.
Wait. Oh.
For some reason, when I type his name in Hangouts, it's not bringing anything up.
Lonesome says Matt.
Matt has mine. He can send it to me. Send it to me by phone.
I think what he's saying is send him the invite to Hangouts to his phone. Well, there's a stranger. Hey, Tractor, you want to get up here?
I'd love to have Jay here. Come on in, and I want to see how you're feeling. That's the only way I can tell is to be able to see you. That's what they tell me every week. So if I got to do it, you do too.
Who?
Tractor. Jay. I'd like to put some eyeballs on the man myself.
Why does mine keep doing that when I go to type?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Let's see if I might accidentally be able to find you. Okay.
You have Lonesome's email?
I don't have Lonesome's email.
Hang on.
Unless he sent it to me in a message. I like my new phone.
Yeah, your blue picture looks awesome, Matt.
Well, I'm doing like 3 things at once right now. This thing's freaking sweet.
Yeah, he finally broke down, got a phone with me.
Oh, crap. Where is everybody? I'm out of everything. But I'm still here, imagine.
Okay.
Hey, I'm back.
Lonesome said copy it and send it through text.
Lonesome, I got it. Hang on a second. Greg, you do realize we put all this in our private room, right?
What's that private room?
Actually, it started a new room.
Oh, did you? Okay.
When you went live, it started a brand new session.
Okay. I guess this was a spring that happened earlier today.
Did anyone send you?
Lonesome, let me know if you got it.
I'll be all sent to my link.
I think Lonesome got it. 20 viewers.
I want everybody to know that anything that takes place on these live streams, if you don't want it to be public, don't put it in the Hangout on a live stream, please. Tractor, I need an email for you, brother.
Well, is this thing working?
We got you, brother.
Yeah, I heard it.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
We missed you,
Some
brother.
little talking carburetors too.
Do what?
No,
see some talk- I see some talking carburetors too.
I think I lost them.
What you eating on some? I know you're eating something. You're always eating.
Hey, I'm
All
back.
right. Not tonight.
Let's turn that on. Okay, here we go.
I believe it or not, I ate about 6 corn dogs for supper.
Good Lord.
Oh, he said the C word.
Don't. Yeah, but
Hey, that's Matt's. That's what Matt's supposed to have, not you, Lonesome.
Hey, that's a dirty word now. No more C word.
Hey, you might have had corn dogs, but I had fresh fried backstrap.
oh, you rascal, you.
Oh, I'm gonna kick you in the chin when I see you.
Hey, I wonder if we get Victor Sane to come up here.
That would be sweet. Is he
Victor,
in the
would you
room?
join our panel?
Victor's in bed, ain't he, this time of night?
He just
No,
bought-
no.
Hey, Matt.
He's in the stream.
Hey, Lonesome.
What was
Victor,
the other
can we
picture
give you
you
an invite?
sent me, Matt?
It was just two of the same one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Take care of Johnny's garage.
We're going to have to find you some parts.
Hey,
Working on a set of headers. I realized how hard they were to find for a small block Chevy around here.
What's that?
what year model is your car? Your El Camino, Matt?
82.
84 would be 84. Yeah, 84 would be the same, wouldn't it? Did they just
80
change the
to
headlight?
86. 80 to 86.
I
Ain't that
wonder
right,
if
Matt?
I've got a wrecked 84 Monte Carlo in the lot down there that I've had for about a year. It's got a set of badass hooker hitters on it.
Yeah,
Hello,
they do.
Antonio.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Hope funny.
Hey, Antonio. How you doing, Antonio?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Hey, Antonio.
Nice to meet you, brother. Did Victor ever answer, Craig?
I'm waiting.
If y'all are not familiar with Scott Tyndall's home shop, he's got some pretty neat content too with her. She's even got her own little lathe, man. It's cute as can be.
I looked at one
It's
of them down there.
11:15 at night. We got 24 viewers in here. Imagine that.
Heck yeah.
How many did I have last night, Twisty?
I think 19. It was up there pretty good.
Yeah, and 9 deleted herself, so it's all good.
It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I'd like
Antonio,
to.
Go ahead,
I'd like
Eric.
to see if we could get a little bit about Antonio, if he wants to tell us a little bit about what he does and the kinds of things that interest him.
Mr. Antonio.
Well, what do you guys want to know?
Thanks for
your credit card number, social security number, checking account number. What brings you to YouTube? What do you like the video? What do you like the kind of channels you like to watch? Whatever you want to say, man.
I like watching automotive channels, woodworking channels. I fix computers and I fix motor vehicles. Anything that's got a motor or anything that's got a computer.
So you do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I do about a little bit of everything. I have a couple degrees in computer technology and computer programming, and I have a couple certifications for HVAC repair for cars, and I also have a few certifications for engine modifications.
Cool. Cool.
Victor, type something else in the chat, please. Saying auto. Calling Victor, I might not all do that without permission.
I can't see the chat right now because I'm doing all this on my phone.
Yeah, same here. All I got is the Hangout stuff.
That's all right. We got y'all.
Hey, Lonesome.
Yes, sir.
You might be interested in trading that 14-horse Briggs for one of your go-kart frames you got.
Yes, sir. The one that you've been wanting.
Which
Good one.
one?
Oh,
The yellow scorpion.
I met a lot of you guys off of Twisted R Racing's channel, like Doug and Poppy's Corner and a few other people.
Victor saying everybody likes a little ass, but nobody likes a smart ass.
Hey,
anything else in the
I'd
chat?
rather deal with a smart one than a dumb one.
Exactly.
Thank you for
Boy,
thank
Tano, how you
for
doing?
giving us a little breakdown.
Do what, Craig?
I say thank you, Antonio, for giving us a little bit of a breakdown of what your channel's about and the kinds of things that you're interested in.
Most of my channel is basically about automotive. You might every once in a while see me upload something about a computer. I try not to bore people. I try to make it entertaining and a little informative.
Well, in this room right here, there's a little bit of all of it. And I guarantee you, amongst these people that's in this room, there ain't a damn thing we can't build or make work. But we build stuff. That's what we do.
I'm rebuilding a 6.8 liter V10 right now.
Oh boy, that's a headache.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, they build hot rod stuff and all, and I just build stuff built for fat people.
You build big boy toys.
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with big boy toys.
No, they ain't.
I found a power supply or a power plant for my buggy project. If I can just come up with the money to go pick it up. It's a Gixxer 750. It's got wiring problems, which is no problem to fix.
No, it's not.
You know that
wiring is
that
pretty
Gixxer,
easy to fix.
That Gixxer 650 that I've been saying I had.
Yeah.
Come to find out it's a Gixxer 1100.
Oh, sweet.
That'd be good on a go-kart.
That's gonna be on my. That's what I'm gonna build my cross kart with.
Ooh, that'd be wicked.
I started to say you could send that my way, and I know what to do with it.
I might put it on that monster. Might put it on that monster moto frame.
That'd be a tight squeeze, but it'd be fun.
It'd be a hell of a ride till you hit something.
That's that big frame.
Hey, Twisted.
Yeah.
We could build a custom frame for it.
And I need 4 wheels. I'm fat. I roll when I hit the I need 4 wheels. I don't need 2.
We can build a custom buggy frame, single seater for you.
Yeah, that's what I want to do with it. I'll leave the one wheel to one wheel E.
Hello, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Hello.
Hello, Johnny.
What up, Johnny?
There he is.
I got a message for you, Twisted. Your IT support said you give him 24 hours and he would help you.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, okay. I know. You talking to me, Craig?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you mean. Okay. My computer guy had work tonight, so we're winging it.
We're
Hey.
limping along with a double prop airplane with one engine down, but we're gonna make it. We're still up in the air.
Hey,
The one engine's only got one spark plug wire on it. Go ahead.
Hey, Twisted.
Yeah.
Winging it's what I've been doing the last 2 live streams I've done.
Yeah.
I can't figure out how to work Hangouts.
It's more fun this way. Hey, Tractor, do you have a tank on your chopper yet?
Nope.
1 second. Give me
I'm
1
thinking-
second.
I'm probably gonna finish up my English wheel that I built when I was building the frame
Yeah.
and start rolling out a tank.
Hang on a second.
All right.
If you want it, I'll give it to you. Just hang on.
Hey, if you're giving away that Jigster 1000, I'll take it. Oh, hell. What was that he
Nice
had?
little chopper.
Hey, Johnny.
Well, wait a minute here. We got a celebrity in the room right now. Hello, Straight Six.
You see that?
I think something. I couldn't tell what you had up there.
It's a little plastic tank off of it's just a hollow tank. You know, if you tank, but just a little plastic tank that I've been playing with. I'm not through with it yet, but if you want it, I'll finish it up. I'll finish it up and send it to you. If not, it's going to be wall art in my shop.
Hey, add it to your wall art at your shop because I'm going to take that English wheel that I built, finish it up, and get me some sheet metal and actually build me a custom tank to go on that chopper.
Well, can you really send it up for you?
Do what?
So when you're ready, send it to me and I'll paint it up for you.
All right, I'll do that.
Twisted?
Yeah.
The Straight Six man is in the room. That's the man you need to talk to you.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Now, if you need to use that brake of mine, you know where I'm at.
Yeah,
I got the sheet metal brake. I got the English wheel. I've got the rollers, and I'm fixing to get a shrinker stretcher.
How do I stream?
Greg, you can give him my number if you want.
I think I did.
I might have to come spend a couple of days up there with you, and we build a couple custom tanks.
All right.
I just got to get the metal and all. The sheet metal I got right now is a piece I had cut and bent and all go in the floor of my 54 F100.
Hey, I got something for y'all to be watching for. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but it involves me and Rasta B and a mini bike.
You didn't write it, did you?
Oh, yeah, I wrote it. It's fun as shit, too.
You dog.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think a 212 would perform like that.
212's a roll.
Dude, it surprised me. It's I don't know if the torque converter belt was slipping or if it's the way he's got it configured. But you hit a certain RPM and the RPM will dive a little bit, and it's like it shifts gears, and then that thing just takes off. Brakes are a little questionable, but that sucker will fly.
Wow.
As soon as we got a couple clear sunny days and the ground dries up a little bit more, I'm gonna put a mile an hour app on my phone and I'm gonna take the chopper out and see how fast it actually goes.
It moves pretty good there, Jay.
Well, it goes fast enough when you get your hat turned backwards, it'll pull your hat up off your head.
Well, I had a catastrophe when I was at home. I had been building an experimental opposed twin.
Up like that.
Said your name.
And,
highlights it so you'll see it.
I put a little too much whoppity whoppity in, and it whoppity whoppity at the side of the box.
What do you mean by that?
Hey everybody, I gotta go because I got a couple text messages from somebody who needs a service call.
All right.
All right, Antonio.
I'll check you guys later.
We'll see you,
man.
Be careful.
Thanks for joining us.
I'll check the channel out soon.
It slung 3/4 of #1 rod outside the block.
Oh, yeah, you had that turned just a little bit way too high.
Yeah, well, the tack, it has that little red needle that moves.
Yeah.
When I got it stopped, it was pointing at 10-2, so it was turning its ass off. I didn't know you could turn an opposed twin that fast, but it was getting it.
You were turning at 10,000 RPM.
10,002.
Wow. That is crazy.
But I got a shelf full of that shit, So I get them out and I play with them. I can't wait to get my 40 again from Lonesome because I already got the block done for it. The rods are ordered, the pistons are ordered. I got 503 left cam to go in it, and I gotta do some relieving on the head for the valves. But
yeah. Yeah, like I was telling Lonesome the other night, my next door neighbor gave me a Honda go-kart engine. He's taking it off because it has carburetor problems and gave him a Predator 212. And he said he needed a throttle cable. I told him I had a brand new 3-foot cable. He said, I'll give you the motor for the cable. I'm like, okay, I'll do that.
Hey, Lonesome, is your mill operational?
My turning lay is. I haven't got my mill yet.
Okay. I need somebody with a mill that I can use for a day. The way the heads are going to be on this new motor, I can't use a stock head. I'm gonna have to mill the head myself.
Yeah, you have to mill the valve reliefs in it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to take a solid piece of billet aluminum and mill the head out of it. I gotta clock the spark plug hole, and I gotta. In order for the valve to lift all the way, I got to take so much material out of the inside of the head. If I used the stock head, there wouldn't be enough left to keep it from blowing up.
It'd be basically like putting tin foil for a head on it then, huh?
Yeah. And of course, I got rid of all of my shit. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Craig, you got it? Craig, you got Scott's email?
Yeah, I got it.
Matt.
All right,
time
God,
you gotta go work in the morning?
Take your email down, please.
We gotta leave here around 6. Am I too quiet?
You are quiet, yeah.
Yeah, your audio is real low.
How about now?
Still the same.
That's about the same.
How about now?
That sounds
That's
good.
a little better. Yeah. Hey, Johnny, show him that badass lawnmower mower on the wall.
What?
Show him that lawnmower on the wall.
Ah.
Heck yeah.
I painted that. That was one of the first tractors that I painted. And I met him. I met Johnny and Nate and Chris at your TA there in Vero Beach. It was Vero Beach, right, Johnny? Yeah, I think it was Vero Beach. Anyway, they came up to I had it in the truck. I gave it to him.
Heck yeah.
Let me get over here and look.
I thought it said Scott. I thought it said Scott.
Hey, Twin Star Racing.
Yes, sir.
I got me that John Deere.
What model?
318, 1978.
That's a good one, brother. You take care of that one.
You want to know how much I paid for it?
Well, I don't pay
$25.
for it, so
I got it for free.
$50.
Oh,
There you go. They're the best ones.
heck yeah.
Free's always good.
That's the mic that good.
I think tomorrow, if I'm feeling a little better, I'm going to go outside and do a little walk around video of a couple of my projects I got I'm fixing to start. Like the Trackenstein Dune Buggy, I'm going to do a video on it. And then I'm going to do a little walk around on that four-wheeler I'm going to fix and start work on.
Well, at Christmas, I was home for almost 2 weeks. And I got to looking around. And we pulled two old wrecked vans out of the lot down there and knocked the windows out of them. And I filled two vans, full-size vans, full of shit out of the shop to haul off for junk. I got to prioritize my projects. And first thing is to get the race floor finished, and then the bar stool, and then we'll start working on some other stuff.
Did you ever find them old racing rims and all to see if you had any that you want to get rid of?
I got some 3-hole split rims. Aluminum split rims with a 3-hole hub in them.
I kind of like to have the solid ones. I'd like to have some solid ones, some more solid ones if you got those.
I have to look at them. Always use split rims. That way we can set the offset where we want to do it.
Yeah.
I think we got an echo somewhere.
Somebody's got something turned on.
It ain't me because all I got is hangouts looking on mine.
Yeah, it ain't showing it. Usually the little dots will tell you who it is, but I ain't seeing it.
But
I hadn't said nothing yet, so.
You see what Scott wrote?
Looks like corn dogs about to break on us.
I'm still here.
Heard somebody had a high pitched squeal for a second there. I think Johnny's got a high pitched squeal.
There's Scott. He's got his mic muted. Hey Johnny, mute your microphone for a second, please.
All right.
Hello,
that was it.
That's it. Hi Scott, how you doing, man?
All right, I'm trying to cut it down so I don't get a loop.
Hey Scott, good to have you, brother.
How's it going, Scott?
Hello, Scott.
Scott, how you doing, man?
Nice to meet you.
I'm trying to cut it down so I don't get a loop.
Yep, still got a little bit of a loop with that YouTube.
All right.
Somebody's got it in.
I don't know.
Hey, Johnny, you're whatever you got going on in the background in your room there.
Well, let me mute.
feeding back
I
to
gotta
the
mute
chat.
one of them. All right, I'll mute the YouTube.
Yeah.
That's better.
But the phone sucks. So I mean, the audio on the phone, just sucks. That's why I got stereo. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. They're up behind me. Oh, my damn hand's in the way.
Hey,
behind me
nice
on the
little
wall
lathe
back
you
there.
got back there on the table.
That's Tier's little lathe.
That's what I need, something like that for what little bit of piddling I like to do.
It works good for making little bushings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to mute the speaker on my phone so that I can turn my stereo back on the computer because y'all sound real crappy on the phone.
Just turn your volume all the way down, brother.
It won't go down. It goes down about out of 1 out of 10, it goes down to 2 and won't go any lower.
Just open another tab on the computer and open Hangouts in Google. And
I don't put Hangouts on my computer. It absolutely causes havoc.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is. It's a software conflict or something, but the computer goes from 100 miles an hour to 2.
Well, Scott, if it makes you feel any better, we sound like shit in person too. So.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, he froze up on us.
Does that sound any better on the audio on my end, Twisted?
Sounds good to me.
Yes,
sounds good on my end.
Extremely clear.
Good deal.
Me.
I think we lost Scott.
No, I'm still here. I think you're looking at the.
Okay, it was showing your picture. Yeah. That's your daughter, your dad, right?
Huh?
Your picture that pops up there, that's you, your daughter, is that your dad?
No, that's Keith Rucker.
Okay.
Vintage from vintagemachinery.org.
Okay.
I know that face looks familiar.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
I reckon you could take a corded drill and make a lathe out of that pretty easy, as crafty as you are.
Well, I got some I-beam outside. I'm thinking about using that for a base to build me a lathe with. I think I can't remember if it was it wasn't rather be welding. It's wasn't built. What the heck's his name? He built his own lathe.
That's rather be welding.
Was it him that made it with the I-beam and all?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
thinking about building one kind of like that because that's a pretty cool little setup he done.
Well, I'll tell you, Jay, we got some exciting people coming into as guest appearances in our stream in the future.
Yeah.
Hell, we got one celebrity tonight. We got Scott in here. I've been watching him for a long time. Scott, for the people that are not familiar with you, tell them what you do.
Well, me. Let's see if I can get my stupid camera to work.
No pressure or nothing.
Which Scott? Me?
Scott Tyndall.
Okay. The stupid thing's turned around backwards. Rear facing camera. There we go. Now, do y'all see me now?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, yeah, I see me. All right. I'm retired. Ever since I've had back surgery, I worked for a plumber for 15, 20 years, and had to have back surgery. And basically, while I was out recuperating, I did hay work. I cut hay, and I'm a stay-at-home dad. My daughter does homeschooling now, and I have the shop out there where we make YouTube videos.
Cool. What kind of videos you make?
Twisted, what would you categorize my videos as?
Some of them are machiny. He makes some pretty cool stuff. He doesn't do a lot of DIY stuff. But his daughter makes the show. I mean, she really does.
I'll have to check your channel out and subscribe as soon as I get a chance.
There's a video of her doing some machine stuff. I think she was just playing around, wasn't she, Scott?
No, she was making what was she doing? She was making some bushings for the lawnmower.
Okay. Yeah,
we have a.
She's cute. She's cute as a button, and just she knows more about than most adults do. And she enjoy being there. So,
hang on.
Enjoy being there. Garage in the house. What's up, man?
Y'all let me know if we get a. Y'all let me know if we get a squeal.
Y'all let me know if we get a. Y'all let me know if we get a squeal. We're getting feedback, but we're not getting a squeal. I can live for that.
Hey, Scott.
All right, I'm cutting it off. I'm cutting it back off.
No, what I was going to tell you is if you got earbuds that you can plug into your phone, plug them into your phone. It's got the mic and the earbuds and all into one, and use that, and it works real good on it.
That's what I'm using.
That's what I got right here.
I can't get my phone to mute. I can't get it to mute, so I can't. I can barely hear y'all. That's why I keep cupping my ear so I can hear you. And the phone's up as loud as it'll go.
What I was saying is if you got the earbuds with the built-in microphone like they use for talking on, so you ain't got to have the phone up to your ear, plug that in.
The Bluetooth headphones. Hang on. I'll be right back.
All right. I think if y'all don't mind, I think I'm fixing to go fix me another mixed drink.
Fixing to build another chopper.
Well, I might start one of them here probably the first of next month.
I bet they can't hear me.
Jay, I want to tell you, you're amazing.
Well, it's going to take me a couple weeks to recover from having surgery Wednesday week.
You better get all that mixed drink. You better get all that mixed drink in before your surgery.
Well, it's going to be an easy one, I hope. They just taking my gallbladder out, so hopefully it won't take too long to recover over that.
I'm the little blue guy.
Keep her taking him out of the freezer. He's turning blue.
It's funny because the shirt's blue too.
Take her hands out of my throat.
There we go.
I wasn't going there, Matt.
I ain't that mean.
Trying to make sure I got everybody.
Well, I'm glad that we're getting back on track.
It's like my daughter was little. We had a dog named Petey. And he all the time licking her and stuff, and she was about maybe 2 or 3 years old. He went to lick her, and she reached over and grabbed his tongue, pulled it out about 3 or 4 inches, and that dog's eyes looked like the size of a silver dollar. She let go of it, and he turned and ran the other way.
Hey, Exploring Ginger, how you doing, girl? How you doing there? Shit, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, we ain't full yet, Ginger. If you want on,
I'm gonna have to go to bed twisted. I got to get up. I got to be at work pretty early in the morning.
That's what I was saying.
Hey, Lonesome, don't be saying them 4-letter words around here. We don't believe in that.
Some of
you
us
gotta
actually
make a living. You don't go to work.
Shit, I work all the time, brother.
You're at work
a
now.
skill you making a living you can get by with.
Not all of us get to ride around at our work.
You come out here and do what I do.
Hey, I've done what you do.
I would like for him to stay home, thank you.
Twisted, I did that for
again.
11 years. That's stuff rough on you.
I've been doing this for 31 years, man. 32 years.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I can hear
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear, man.
Did that help you audio? Did that help you audio any?
Yeah, I can hear y'all quite well. These are actually pretty good. I actually found a Radio Shack in the state of Georgia that was still open.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, Scott, you live in Georgia?
Yes.
What
I do
part?
too.
I'm down in southeast Georgia, a little town called Jessup.
I'm in Thomaston.
Well, I'm up.
Oh, that ain't too far.
I'm up in northwest Georgia. I live in a little town called Jasper.
I didn't see who that was that was talking.
Lonesome Garage.
Lonesome.
I see it now.
The one that's got the funky colors going on for some reason tonight.
Nah, your camera been on Mama's sipping whiskey?
No. But the welder played havoc with it.
I can imagine. I need to get me one of them phone holder things so that'll make it easier for me to do my videos with.
Well, let me show you what I have. Let me see. I'll just turn the phone around because switching cameras sucks on it. No, wait a minute. Hang on. Stupid phone, you're going to work today. There we go. All right. Let's see if it goes back around. All right, there we go. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
I just took a piece of wood. And then screwed this to it, and I got a little clamp right here, and that's what I slide my phone in, and it's sitting on a tripod. Now they make cell phone holders that you can buy that are professionally made, but I just made that out of what I had.
About like me then. Just make it out of whatever you got handy and keep working with what you got.
That's what small engineering is about using what you got.
Yep.
Well, my neighbor broke his selfie stick. So I got the head off the selfie stick, and I give $2 for a tripod at Goodwill.
I think I paid $5 for most of my tripods, except for the one that I bought when I had a viewer one day said, "Hey, would you like to make better videos?" And I said, "Sure," and I left it at that. And about a week later, he says, "Check your email," and there was $400 on my PayPal. So I went to. Yeah, and I made sure that he understood that this in no way was buying favor or going to influence what I do. And he said, "No, you don't understand. It's a gift. Do what you want to with it." And so I went and bought a little GoPro and a tripod.
Heck yeah.
That's cool, man. Y'all give me. Let's see here. Why is my camera not showing? You son of a.
Well, I had you presented. Okay.
Why is it?
There you are.
The camera not showing.
There you are. I had you present on the big screen when you were showing them out, and I forgot to turn it off. I'm sorry. I'm technology challenged, by the way. So.
Most of us are.
No, you wouldn't. You don't say it ain't so.
Oh yeah.
And we're all a little challenged one way or another.
That's right.
You should have seen the fluster look at me trying to bring my dang YouTube channel back up.
I told you. I warned you.
Hey, I didn't delete it. I put it on hold, but it was still a pain in the ass to get it back.
I tell you what, you talking about twist? You talking about you being or whatever you said? I have a 85 or no, an 89 F-150. I don't know how far back you started watching my videos, but and it's got a modest little 302 in it. And I thought one day, I tell my children, don't show off unless you got something that'll show enough get up and boogie. Don't take a little rice burner 4-cylinder and try to lay a drag all the way down the road. Just makes you look stupid. So it had rained just a little bit, and the road was just damp. And I went around a corner about sideways, and what I thought was high gear, and I downshifted to come up the corner, and it actually went in first. When I let the clutch back out, the motor just pegged the tachometer as far as it would go, and we all slid off the seat and up into the dash.
Wow, that hurt.
Well, trust me, I say that is a joke, but it truly did happen. But before anybody else that might watch this video later down the line thinks that I'm an absolute buffoon, I'm not. I just don't. I don't pay attention to the gears, and I don't go 1, 2. That wasn't how I was taught to shift.
Try having 18 of
them. Hell no, I done tried that. Friend of mine says, "Here, you come over here and drive." I says, "Okay." But the funny thing about it is I went on a trip with her before I got married, way before I got married. She could drive a truck, but she could not back up worth the shit.
Yeah.
I was sitting over there with my head leaned up against the window, dozed off, and we went to the Port of Savannah, and she was trying to back a reefer in between all the others to plug it into shore power, and all I remember was clunk, 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 my head bouncing off the damn window. I told her, I said, "Stop." I said, "Stop. Whatever the hell you're doing, just stop it. Stop it." And I reached up there and hit the damn air brakes myself. I said, "Get out." I said, "Get the hell out." I said, "What are you trying to back up in? Fifth gear? The hell? I mean, that's no." She was trying to back. I don't know how the hell she got in the parking lot, but I don't remember exactly what the type of transmission it was. But she had the button on the front, and then she had a high-low box, a doubler behind all of it. Turns out she was just in way too high of a gear.
Yeah.
I
had a. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I don't drive trucks, so I don't know every transmission configuration. I know the one like the 4-speed or the 5-speed where you drop it down and you go back into first and start over. But this one, I think it's where you split the gears, the other levers. Yeah. Is that what it's for?
It's either 13 or a 15 or an 18.
Yeah. It's one where you shift and then you pop the button up and start over, and then you can split those shifts in between.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Okay. Well, she had that button in the wrong position in the truck. So I got it all right, and I backed in there, and the guy on the dock, or the guy, the supervisor, the yard supervisor, whatever the hell he was, he said, "How long have you been driving?" I said, "You mean trucks or this truck?" He said, "Well, this truck." I said, "About 2.5 minutes is how long it took me to get out of the seat and get around here, ain't it?" I felt so bad. Well, I know how to drive a stick. I'm not a truck driver, though.
Yeah. Me and my wife got married in 2000. It had to be
in a truck.
Had to be 2004. Yeah, I broke my neck 2005. So yeah, it was 2004. And I got a call. I had an old International Eagle, big hood. Well, it had a big 650 coming in it. It had a 5 and a 4 with a 3-speed brown light behind it.
Oh boy.
That's 60 forward gears.
How many?
60 forward gears, and I got to count. 60 forward gears and 15 reverses. But wait, anyway, 60 forward gears. first through 60. If you used all of them, very seldom did you need the bottom 10. But anyway, I got a call. It was New Year's Eve, 2000. It was because New Year's Day of 2004. They called me and said, "Hey, we got this turbine that's got to be in Augusta, Georgia by midnight." This was like 9 o'clock in the morning. I said, "All right." And I looked at the clock. I said, "I don't think I can get it there by midnight." They said, "If you can get it there by midnight, we'll give you a $2,500 bonus." I told Tav, I said, "Get you some shit, get in the truck. We're gone." Well, I went there. The turbine was loaded on the trailer when I got there. So I backed up, hit the trailer, jumped out, threw the airlines on it, grabbed the paperwork, and we hauled ass. I got to Augusta, Georgia at 11:55. They got me unloaded. Well, I left the trailer there. I unhooked from the trailer, and we're headed back. And we come to Atlanta, and it was New Year's Eve.
What?
We was watching all the fireworks and shit, this, that, and the other. And me talking. My wife's a short gal. And we were sitting there talking. I had the cruise control set, stereo turned. We're just riding down the road. She said, "How hard is this thing to drive?" And I just got up out of the seat, stepped in the back. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "You better get over and drive." She said, "What'll happen if I don't?" I said, "Well, you better get your phone and record," and hit record. She said, "Why?" I said, "Because if you don't get in that fucking seat, you want to record this fucking wreck. We fixing that."
Hey,
She jumped over there. And I let her just sit there and drift for about 2.5 hours. And I stepped back and laid down in the bunk. Well, I hear about, I don't know. She sitting up there and eating. She just chilling along, and she starts hollering, Stacy, get up. Stacy, get up. I said, "What?" She said, "The police are behind me. They're pulling me over." So she jumped over the passenger seat. I jumped up in the driver's seat. And a DOT officer walked up there to the truck, and he said, I handed him my driver's license and everything. He said, "Mr. Reeves, you didn't see that scale house open back there?" I said, "No, sir, I sure didn't. I thought it was all closed." She done loaded the scales, man.
Damn.
Oh, Lordy.
DOT spot check.
Hey, pimping up, don't you?
I'm going to mute my mic for a minute. I need to tell my wife good night.
All right.
Tell Tabitha good night for me. Hey, guys.
Yeah, Lawson.
I'm going to have to lay down.
All right. Take care,
All right,
Lawson.
man. Have a good night.
We'll talk to you later. I'm about dead.
Not Lonesome.
I hear you.
Night, Matt. You have a good. Hey, give me a holler tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do.
Later,
Catch you,
Lawson.
man. Later, everybody.
Take care.
All right.
Night,
Have a good one,
Cassie.
Lawson.
Night, peepers. I'm figure out how to get out of this. I got in it.
I was reading a story in a trade magazine once before. I thought it was a damn joke. I thought somebody just put a spoof up there. This lady bought a motorhome, but the title was "Woman Sues GM," a woman suing GM, whatever it was, 20-something, 30-something years ago. This lady bought a Winnebago, what do you call it? The conventional style with the pickup truck nose, but then everything else was motorhome behind it.
Yeah.
And she gets up and walks to the back while this thing is booking 70-something miles an hour down the highway, and goes in the back to make her a sandwich while the thing is cruising its ass down the road. She runs off the road. She runs off the road and misses a bridge abutment, but goes up the little embankment right there under the bridge and the top of the motor coach catches the bridge and just shears the top of the damn motor coach off and lays it in the back behind her. She goes flying forward, piles up on top of the dash, and there's a butt print and a head print in the windshield. And she sues Ford. I mean, not Ford. She sues General Motors because, whatever chassis your motor coach is built on, that's what it is. It may be a Winnebago motor coach. Well, y'all know that. And so she sues Ford. God damn it, General Motors. She sues General Motors, excuse me, because the truck ran off the road while she was making her sandwich.
Some people ain't the brightest crayon in the box. Sound like she wasn't even put in the box.
I wonder how I meet people all the time out in public, and I wonder how people are able to tie their shoes.
I just wonder how some of them even knows to keep breathing air.
I just, y'all hang on just a minute. I got to go. Well, I can still hear you, I guess. I got to go look for something. I think I misplaced something and don't need to do that.
When's your surgery, Jay?
Wednesday week.
We'll put the prayers out there for you, brother.
I appreciate it. I know it's just an outpatient surgery, but this got me a little worried when they were sending me to lung doctors, heart doctors, and everything else just to get cleared to have it.
They're going to do that. That's just standard procedure, brother. But
Yeah.
I'm late on that deal. What's going on?
I got to have my gallbladder taken out. It's been full of gallstones since 2013, and they're just now getting around to taking it out.
I had to go find this.
Hey, nice little pop.
Yeah.
9 mil?
No, 45.
Oh, cool.
I don't want something that's going to put a hole in you. I want something that's going to knock your ass back.
About like me with my 300 Win Mag.
I won't shoot one of them damn things to save your life. I had one. Hell no.
What?
A shotgun cartridge behind a damn projectile. The guy at the shooting range says, "Here, you can have this gun. I'm tired of it. I'm done with it." I said, "Well, have it. What do you mean have it?" And just so happened there was a police officer there shooting. I said, "Well, he's right here. I'm gonna get him if he'll run it." So he called his buddy, and it wasn't nothing wrong with the gun. It wasn't nothing. So he said, "Here," he said, "I'm done with it." He gives it to me and walks off. The stock was beat all to hell. It needed a new stock, but it was a functioning rifle. So I put a couple rounds in there. I put it in my shoulder. Bam! And I said, "Here, officer, you want it?" Just like that. Bam! Here, you want it? Hell no. I won't shoot a Smith & Wesson 500 either.
I Smith & Wesson 500, and I've shot it one time, broke my wrist.
Scott.
Yeah, go ahead.
My 300 Win Mag. If you got a 410 shotgun, it kicks harder than my 300 Win Mag.
If I'm thinking about the one I'm thinking about, it's the one that the damn cartridge looks like a shotgun shell behind a damn 308 or something.
Pretty close. But mine's got a muzzle brake on it and a extra thick
shoulder pad.
What they call limb saver butt pad. But actually, I think mine's not limb saver. It's what the heck brand is it? I can't even remember the name of it now. Packmeyer is the one that I got.
I've heard of that.
But a 410 shotgun kicks harder than this thing, but it is loud. If you don't wear earplugs, it'll dang sure let you know it's there.
I got that's I'm gonna get. I have one of the prettiest. I think it's the prettiest coatings treatment, whatever it's called that you could do to metal. I'll show y'all. Find it.
Cerakote.
No, it's where the hell's my damn? Well, I got to find my rifle first. I meant my shotgun first.
Bye, guys. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go work in the morning.
All right,
All right,
man.
bro.
Have a good one. Night, peepers.
All right. Good night.
Y'all have a good one.
All
I was
right.
in the other
Good
room.
night, guys.
Huh. Well, that's just odd. How do you lose a shotgun?
Put it in the wrong closet and forgot which closet you put it in.
That's evidently what's happening here because I can't find it. But then again, I got two that's the same color. One's a 22 and one's a 410 in there. What the hell? That's a 12. That's a sawed off 12.
Greg, I'm trying to find what you're talking about.
Trying to find what, brother?
I'm trying to find what you're talking about. Scotty 107, how you doing, man?
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
How's that little chopper you got going? How's it running? You got it straightened out?
Perfect. Now I need to go get some parts. I need to get the back tire from. Gotta get hold of Raw BTV. So you can send me see how much that gonna cost me have them ship me the tire.
What size tires on the back of it?
Shoot. I gotta go look at it again.
When you get the size tire and all, look up BMI carts because a lot of times they have them ones for those on their clearance thing pretty cheap.
All right.
Rasta's got him an almost brand new set of tires.
Right. Oh, does he? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and him had the same chopper.
Yeah, I got that tank that I shot.
Yeah.
Is off the chopper that Johnny has, but it's off the Rasta B built.
Oh, okay.
Well, I found it. But I'm kind of ashamed to tell y'all where it was at.
Hey, Twister, our
under
racing.
your bed?
No, no. Did I step on somebody?
Dang, what a headlight.
I got one.
Damn,
I got
light.
that.
Heck yeah. Off-road lights.
I got one on my John Deere. Same one. Same brand.
Is it halogen? I mean, not halogen, but LED?
No.
I was behind somebody the other day in this raggedy pickup truck going down a rural road over here next to the house, and he lit up the road at least 400 foot on each side of the highway, just as bright as if the sun was shining. And did that, and I could cut my headlights off. It was so bright.
Dad, gum.
Hey, Craig, did that thing work? Did that work itself out?
Nice rifle.
Nice little shotgun.
Yeah, that's the finish that I was talking about.
Yeah, blued.
I like that. I like that.
It's got this
that rainbow blued.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let me ask you this: what do you think? Do you think this fore end is wood or metal? I mean, wood or plastic?
Wood look like.
Looks like wood. Looks like rubberized coated wood.
No,
Yeah.
let me tell y'all what I did. I took this out and sandblasted it in my sandblaster. Okay, and I started to paint it. Well, I wasn't paying attention. I thought I could paint it with the shop lights off, just run out there and paint it, and come back in. Well, I noticed it had big runs on it, so I immediately wrapped it up in one of those blue shop towels. and then unrolled it, and it made that texture on it that looks like it's plastic.
Huh.
Wow.
Did the
Not
button
bad.
shock the same way?
How you
But
doing?
That looks pretty good, man.
This little sucker right here, I traded a wood pellet stove for it and a shotgun and some 22 rifle that had a bunch of plastic, supposed to look like an AR. I took the cutting torch to it and cut it all up and threw it away. It was a piece of junk. But yeah, this thing right here, it's a beauty. Anyway, that's enough of that.
Next time you get one of them 22s like that you think's a piece of junk,
send it to you.
Send it to me. I'll make a new wooden stock for it and get rid of all that plastic junk.
I appreciate you showing us the gun, man. A good looking gun.
Jay, did you ever finish up that stock?
Do what, Craig?
Did you ever finish up that last stock?
Oh yeah, I finished it up. I went and shot it and all. After I glass bedded it, bullet was all over the place. Come to find out, I glass bedded it the wrong way. I bedded it like a Remington 700, and I didn't free float the barrel far enough back. So I had to go back and redo it. So I fixed it the way my gunsmith buddy told me I needed to. And now I got it stacking 100 yards. It's grouping about the size of a quarter, a little smaller.
Nice.
Yep. I'm happy with it.
Mine's not bedded. Mine's just bedded factory with the and my 243 dead on. I've about
that 243 ain't gonna reach out there 500, 600 yards and group them the size of a quarter either.
No, I do good at about 200 with it.
I shot it a while back and killed a coyote at 430 yards.
My damn chat's froze.
Again?
Yeah.
I see Hillbilly Holler typing in there.
Hillbilly's in there?
Yeah, I seen him come in, but it stopped. It stopped at 10:10.
I wish I had chat to where I could see it. I'd chat with all of them in YouTube chat, but all I got is this.
I got 101 views.
You got
Nice.
101. You got 101 subs or 101 viewers. There you go, brother. Good.
I got 101 views on one of my video of my mini chopper bill part 2.
Way to go, Johnny.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Johnny. You're doing good, man.
I got 85 subscriber.
How many subs, Johnny?
85.
Trust me, it takes a little while to bust that first 100. It took me a long time to get my first 100 subs.
If y'all in the chat, if y'all ain't subbed to Johnny, y'all go check him out.
I subbed to quite a few. I'm subbed to Johnny, Doug, and Twisted, and quite a few of y'all. But what's the old saying? Nor a lender nor a borrower be. You can't be a YouTube creator and a YouTube watcher at the same time. Really hard.
That's kind of what we try to do. You know, we try to support everybody in our community. So
yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Well, I'm a truck driver, and I'm sitting in my seat right now. But I'll show y'all how my truck is set up. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I got to bring my computer up to do it. But all right, that's a passenger window. But you look right there. That's my iPad. It's mounted on the dash.
Hey, Johnny, you're backing, brother.
When I'm driving, YouTube is usually running 24/7. when I go to bed, I go to different guys' channels. Matter of fact, Tractor, you should be getting a pretty good, about an 11-hour hit on your watch time, because I ran your streams nonstop consecutively, or your videos nonstop consecutively for 11 hours last night. So I do that every night with somebody's channel.
I don't know if what I said came out wrong or not. Some of y'all were broken up on me. I can't make out what you say. On the little bell on the computer. I mean, on YouTube, it's normally full, and sometimes I try to get to it and watch them, but I got everybody else.
When
Yeah,
you got, I'm subbed to so many channels, man. There's no way I can watch all of them.
That's what I was trying to get.
Yeah, I tried to, I try to hit somebody different every day, And when I go to bed at night, that's the best support I can give somebody, to go on there and hit their, when you go to their channel through YouTube or through your computer, at the top up there, when you go to videos, they have a button that says view all. Well,
Yeah.
I have the app on my computer. I can hit view all, and then I can hit, what do you call it when they run back to back, run through and then
Repeat.
start over? That's not
Repeat
called
all.
repeat. I forget what they call it. Loop, yeah. Play them on a loop. So when I go to bed, I'll put somebody's videos on a loop and let them run until I wake up in the morning. They get 8, 9 few hours a night,
Heck yeah.
Here lately, they ain't been getting none because I ain't been sleeping much.
I'm gonna check. I got a video that I shot with my cell phone about 4 or 5 years ago that finally rolled over 20,000 views, and it's the crappiest video I've ever made. I don't get it.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
I think you're feeding back, brother.
Oh, am I? Sorry.
No, that ceiling fan's blowing his microphone. Blowing his microphone. That's what it is. Oh.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I got an idea on my four-wheeler build there, Twisted.
What you got going on?
You know how I got 2 of those rear axle spindle things I got from Dorito?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about taking them and building the actual swing arm out of it on the back of that little four-wheeler I got to stretch it out longer and make it a sand drag.
There you go.
So then I don't really have to cut the front and stretch it as much because it'll have the swing arm sticking out the back however long I want it.
Yeah. Johnny,
and I can use.
Johnny, do you have 2 devices running in there, or just one? Do you have? What are you watching? What are you watching YouTube on?
I'm not watching that right now.
He may have.
Okay,
well, I don't know. Maybe picking
yeah,
up.
I don't hear it.
Like,
okay, I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
When
he's got a sensitive mic, so whatever he's doing, his mic picks it up so easy.
Yeah, well, when the fan stopped, I quit hearing it. So
yeah,
that's probably what it was. Hell, we still got 15 viewers in here, and it's well after midnight on the East Coast, anyway.
It's 1/4 midnight. And I still got about a half a drink to finish off before I go to bed.
Got a what?
I fixed me a Southern Comfort and Coke.
Oh, well, put it in the freezer. It'll be cold when you get up.
It'd be quite good as
I just
Do
had me
what?
a crack. I went to
Talk
Chili's
to you guys
tonight for
tomorrow.
supper at a Crown.
Talk to you guys next time.
Ooh, nice. Do what, Johnny?
Yeah.
He froze up. There he is. You said something. What'd you say, brother?
Getting off right now. Gotta wake up in the
Okay.
morning. Go to work too.
All right, man. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, brother. Take care, man. Nice
I
having
will.
Come in, Johnny.
Later, Johnny.
Yeah, Craig, my eyes are getting heavy. Oh, Lord.
It's been a day, brother.
It's been a fucking week.
It's been a year already for me.
I just thought about something. I ain't talked to y'all since last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's old, but it's a classic.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I hadn't seen my wife in a year either.
You gonna get home, she gonna be like, "Who are you?"
What do you haul, Twisted?
Whatever go on that step deck.
Ah, okay.
I got a load of steel on right now. I usually haul a lot of military vehicles and backhoes and
Okay.
anything. I usually haul a lot of military vehicles and
Hey, Anthony, mute your YouTube.
Okay.
Antonio, you came back, brother.
Whoa.
There you go.
Getting there.
Time. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Move the ball back 15 yards.
Take a knee. Not knee. Not that take a knee. The quarterback take a knee.
We got VF 555. I can't say it. Fosha. How you doing, man? I'm sorry, guys. I hadn't been able to keep up with the chat. If y'all knew what it took to get this live stream fired up. When I say it was a fluster cluck, I mean that's an understatement.
We moved Mount Rainier about 200,000 miles today. One rock at a time.
Heck yeah.
Hey, do any one of y'all follow Keith Fenner or Keith Rucker or Adam Booth or any of them?
The names are familiar.
They don't sound familiar to me, but
Are they in the wood community or in the metal community?
They're machinists.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Either in wood or metal, I was thinking.
Yeah. Keith Fenner does machine shafting, marine shafting, and it's a job shop, but he mainly does marine shafting, and he does milling and a lot of lathe turning and stuff like that. It's pretty fun to watch his channel. He's good about announcing a channel, to help promote it.
can you put a link in the Hangouts to them guys?
I could try.
Well, I just seen something.
If you'll search KEF 791, that pulls it right up.
I gotta write that down.
Let me try. I'm trying it on my computer to see if it pulls it up. Yeah, if you search, it's the top one. If you search KEF 791, it's Keith Fenner at the top. He says, "Hello, I'm Keith. This is my job shop. Join me as I perform old school repair jobs: drilling, milling, grinding, welding, plasma cutting." He has a plasma table that he made these on the plasma table. Little peanut slot scrapers for the mill.
Yeah.
Well, if I turn it right, yeah.
42 Fab is a good channel.
Who?
42 Fab.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard. I keep forgetting to subscribe to them. Have any of y'all ever heard of the Barzy Bash?
Yeah, I've seen that channel.
Have you heard of the Barzy Bash?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. I went out there. I won a American Rotary, three-phase converter people. I won a trip, all expenses paid, out there to the Barzy Bash, and all my YouTube subscribers chipped in to help pay for the wife and my daughter to go with me.
Heck yeah.
That's Barzy Bash, B-A-R-Z Bash.
Yeah, it's I'm looking at the lanyard up on the wall over here. Crap, it would be.
Is that a YouTube channel?
No, it's a okay. Real quick, Stan Zinkowski. I don't know his channel right now. I had to go find it, but he hosts. He opened up his house one day to a few of other YouTube creators. Well, then he opened up his house to YouTube, and every year he has this big bash. He makes things. He makes the spray booths, big industrial spray booths. He does that, and he's an electrician and all. And so out there he has like people from grinding companies show up, and you get samples. People from welding companies, people from they give a lathe away this last year. It's a swap meet for YouTube creators.
Cool.
Okay.
And they have a boneyard. You can swim in a swimming pool. There's food provided there's food catered there. It's a 1-day event. But I'm gonna tell you the best part about it is I love acceleration. I've been in a few dragsters where it would pin you so far back in the seat it would make you fart. And when we took off, the first time we took off, they rolled up to the taxiway, rolled up to the runway, and just took off. That was kind of piss poor. The other one, he had to stop at the end of the runway, and when he did, he had to build up boost before he turned the brakes loose. And then I got pushed back in the seat, and I hollered out, "Hell yeah!"
When you fly in an airplane, you don't shoot your pants, do you?
Hell no.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I fart on the plane? Damn right I did. This guy kept talking to me. Shut up talking to me. So I ripped a big ass fart and got up and moved on the other seat.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you ripped it, did the oxygen mask drop down from the ceiling?
No, but they shook. The little doors shook. They were trying to come down, but they didn't quite make it.
Oh man!
But look at here. In lieu of all this crap that goes on planes, I'm sitting there, and the guy just keeps on asking me, "What? I said, what do you want, dude? What? I said, dude, what the fuck do you want? He says, "Oh, I'm on my Bluetooth, man." I said, "Well, you keep looking me dead in the damn eye and saying shit to me." And I'm thinking, "Oh crap, I bet you get drug off the plane by 2 little Chinese dudes or some shit. They're gonna touch me on my private spot. They're gonna stick a wand up my ass. They're gonna make me strip down naked, bend over, and cough."
Been there, done that.
Hey, it's all fun and games till you go to the proctologist and you feel an unwanted sensation and both his hands are on your shoulders.
Oh hell! My doctor for a while was a woman, and I told her one day, I said, "Do you have any problem, with having male patients or anything like that?" She says, "No." She said, but just wait. In 5 more years, you're gonna be really uncomfortable if you think you're uncomfortable now. And then she popped the glove on her hand. I said, "Oh shit!"
Hey, Antonio.
Yeah.
And somebody in the room's asking about your Glock 17.
It's kind of hard to see it from over here.
I got a joke I saw on Facebook. If you take a Glock, or hell, if you take any gun, but if you take a Glock, dump it in a river, get it full of sand and mud, put it in a bucket, pour concrete all around it until it hardens, set it up on a table, let it sit there for years, and the corrosion take a hold to it. It'll still shoot. It'll still. It will still shoot better than a high point.
Yeah, Holler, I'm actually wearing a Glock 17.
What kind of
Y'all can have all them blocks you want. I don't like them boxy things. No.
It's a Safari Land holster. The thigh rig.
I just don't like the way a Glock feels in your hand. It's just too blocky feeling.
Well, you can some of them you can change. You can buy lowers, and I mean you can do a lot with a Glock. I love my Glock, Glock USA, Glock.com. There's more places that sell aftermarket parts for Glock than any other gun that I've ever seen.
My Glock,
a second gen Glock, and I also have a 1945.
My Glock 19 Gen 4 comes with custom grip attachments where you can change the grip on it to fit your hand however you like it.
Huh.
Hey, Antonio.
Yeah. I gotta ask a question. Antonio, why would you wear a gun at home? Is it just habit, or?
I just got back from a service call. I always carry my gun with me.
Okay, I'm just curious. I mean, it kind of looked a little strange, you know.
Well, I got home about 10, 15 minutes ago. I just happened to
okay. Well, I drive a truck. Anytime I get out of my truck at night, I have my gun on me. So that's why I asked. I don't know, being nosy.
No, it's all good.
I do the same thing, except for I don't get up and put it on. If I come home from the shooting range, or if I come home from the store or something, I don't take it off till I go to bed. But I don't get up in the morning and put it on and walk around the house with it. I just simply don't take it off.
All the military stuff, and I went to Fort Hood when I went home this last time, and you have to go through the little checkpoint thing there when you're in a truck. And I pulled up there, he walked up to the door. He's a little soldier, little young guy. He said, "So you got any weapons?" I said, "Yeah, hang on." So I stepped back there in the bunk, and I cleared my 45, and I handed it to him out the door. He said, "Okay, hang on." And I reached there on the top bunk, cleared that 9mm, handed it to him. He said, "Okay." I said, "Hang on." I grabbed my revolver and dumped the shield out of it, handed it to him. He said, "Okay." So I said, "One more." Reached underneath the bunk, popped up out an AR-15, handed it to him. He looked at me. He says, "You got any more in here?" It was funny shit.
That's my wife. It's 19 as well. Oh, but Antonio had a 17, right?
Yeah, I have a 17 in my holster right now.
Did you get the plug for the back? Did you put the plug in yours?
No.
I put the plug in there because it just makes loading the clip a lot faster.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a little clip, there's a little plug that you can buy that goes right there in the back to fill up that little hole, whatever the hell that hole was made for.
Yeah, mine doesn't have that.
That may be different year. I thought when I first got a Glock, I thought polymer, plastic, lower, and I'm thinking, yeah, I've shot about 4,000 rounds through this gun. and it still shoots. This is actually my wife's, but got an aftermarket trigger, aftermarket slide release, and an ejector. I changed the ejector from a Gen 3 to a Gen 4 because I get tired of getting hit in the face with the rounds. They would pop out and come back and pop me right in the forehead. I said, I'm tired of that crap.
You shoot right or left-handed?
Right.
They still pop you in the forehead?
Yep. No, not anymore. Not anymore. They don't.
I got a scar right there from that Smith & Wesson 500 I got. I dropped one round in it. You know, when you buy a Smith & Wesson 500, they give you a wrist brace with it. They give you that wrist brace for a reason.
I wonder if a muzzle brake would help.
Mine did. Mine does have a muzzle brake on it. It's got a head brake on it too. I dropped a hammer on that thing and it shattered my. You know, I was gonna be Billy Bob Badass. Just reach out there one hand and fire, and when I did, it come right back and knocked me out colder than a cucumber, Jack.
Teach you to show off on something that's that big, huh?
I've had that. My wife bought me that gun. That was my wedding gift from my wife.
Yeah.
I was at the hospital for 6 hours getting my head sewed up on our honeymoon.
Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen that video on YouTube where this idiot gunsmith makes a pistol, designs and makes a pistol to shoot a 50 caliber cartridge, a BMG 50 caliber cartridge?
Yes, I've seen that.
That's just stupid. Why would you want to do that?
That will break your arms trying to shoot that pistol.
I've got a Smith & Wesson 500, and I'm an idiot for owning it. But my wife bought it for me. Can't get rid of it.
Y'all ever watch Demolition Ranch?
I think I've seen a couple videos, yeah.
Off the Ranch, Demolition Ranch, and Vet Ranch, all of them by the same person.
I think that they took
I
that.
watched Demolition Ranch stood up. I think I watched one of their videos yesterday.
He's got, oh my God, I don't know how many guns he actually has, but he's got a truckload of them, and he's got a Smith & Wesson 500, and it rarely comes out on the channel because he doesn't like shooting it.
I don't like to shoot mine. I'll tell you straight up. I'd rather flip it over, beat you to death with than have to shoot at you.
I was sitting there. I was at the gun range about a year ago, and this 90-something-year-old man, that's all he hunts with is that Smith & Wesson 500. Got a scope on it, and he's putting bullets within a half inch of the bullseye at 100 yards. 90-something years old, asked me if I wanted to shoot. And I looked around there and seen the number on the side of it, and I says, "No, sir, I do not."
Now I've got a 454. It's a smooth shooting gun, Jack. It's a nice shooting gun. I mean, it's got a lot of recoil to it, but nothing like that 500, man. That 500 is brutal. It gets beat on both ends.
I got a Ruger Blackhawk 357, and I pulled a trick on my my oldest daughter. She wanted to shoot it one day. We was at the range. You know, a 357 will shoot 38 specials as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I went. I said, "Here, you have to hold the gun real tight." I showed her. She knows how to hold a gun, but I said, "You have to hold it real tight. If you don't, the pressure will leak out through the handle." So the first round she shot was a 38 special. I said, "No, squeeze it tight." So she's shaking, she's squeezing the damn thing so tight. She fires it again, and bam! She's like, "Oh, I get it." So she fires it again. It's like, pow. She's like, "Wait a minute, I'm not squeezing it tight enough." And I believe her husband wet his pants. He was laughing so hard. And then I handed it back to her again. I put in 5 38 specials and one Magnum round. And so she's like, pow, 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 bam! She's like, "Oh, shit."
My dad, I had bought a brand new bass boat. First time I'd ever been on the water. And me and my dad, we were fishing back up in this creek on Lake Conroe at the north end of the lake up there. And me and Daddy, when I'm at home, we always carry guns. I mean, anywhere I go, we're carrying a gun. And my dad is scared to death of snakes. We're bass fishing. We're trolling up this creek right here. You know, there's trees hanging over the creek and shit. I told Daddy, I said, Daddy, but, you know, keep an eye. There's snake hanging in that limb right up there. So we go on, we troll up on him, and a snake crawls out of that tree and falls down the bottom of the boat.
He shoot a hole in
Daddy
your
pulls
boat?
that revolver. He shot 6 holes in the bottom of my brand new boat.
Lord have mercy.
He killed that snake. Thank God it was a Ranger bass boat. It stayed floating. But I had a hard time explaining how that stump knocked 6 perfectly round holes in the bottom of my boat.
Lord have mercy.
Well, see, at least it was a revolver. The shells didn't go anywhere, or the cartridges didn't go anywhere.
No, they all stayed good. I told my dad, I said, you're leaving your gun at home.
There's my baby right there.
Nice.
It flipped. Say something again. It went off of you too fast.
Hey, Craig. 5.56 or 223?
5.56.
Nice.
My daughter has a 243 that her grandfather gave her, and she was out at the range, and she wanted to zero it in, so she zeroed it in on 100 yards. Come to find out, after we did it, the scope was loose. I hate the mounts that's on it. But anyway, and so the guy says, "Well, hey, why don't you shoot that target over yonder? That gong. It's a big black. I mean, about a 4-inch gong out there at 200 shit. I'm gonna say 250, 300 yards. I can't remember exactly how far it was. I made a video, so if y'all go watch the video, but I think it's 200 something yards. And she never shot this gun before in her life, and she's all around it. But when she fired it, she fires the gun, sets it down, and leans back fast enough to cross her arms, and then you hear pink. She said, "I don't need to shoot it no more." And she didn't. She put it back in the case, and we left. She said,
my daughter works at F1 Firearms. Y'all ever heard of them?
I haven't heard of them either.
It's a company out of Houston. They build special built to order AR-15s. Well, for the last 7 or 8 years now, she's walked shit forever. Every year for Christmas, I get an AR-15 for Christmas, and I've got the 22, 228, 308. Shit, I got several of them. I got 2 or 3 223 set up different ways. But I asked the guy that owns it. His name is Antonio, by the way. I asked him, I said, can you build this gun in any round? He said, I can build it in any round you want. I said, how big can you go? He said, I've got one that shoots a 45-70. I said, no way. They have a little range there in the back. You want to talk about something knock your ass in the dirt now. He put about 6 rounds. He put about 6 rounds in that thing and handed it to me. He said, if you make it past 5, I'll give you $100. I got the 3 and handed him 50.
I like that.
I'll be right back.
I got my chances this year. I'm having to build me one to shoot the 34 Magnum.
Right back and grab another beer.
They're starting to get into the it's not a Henry. It's a lookalike Henry. Because I love the Henry rifles, the big boys with the big loop, the big loop on them. Huh?
Like the Rifleman rifle?
Yeah, they call it a big boy though. I think it's big boy.
I
Big
want to
boy
get.
or big loot like that.
I
I
want to
like
get
those.
the
I've
brass.
always wanted one of those.
I want to get the brass. It's either brass plated or brass body. I want the octagon barrel Henry 22 rifle, lever action.
Yeah, my dad's got it. That's a sweet shooting little gun, man.
But,
I
but
want a Henry 237 Magnum.
the one I really would like to have, and I don't know who makes it, but it looks like a shotgun. I mean, it's got a 4-end like a shotgun, but it's a 22 rifle, and you cock it like you cock a shotgun. I don't know who makes it. I don't know the name of it, but I've seen them.
That sounds like Forrest.
Mossberg makes one of Taurus. Yeah, Taurus and Mossberg make a pump 22.
I got to get my Ruger Blackhawk out of pawn. I had an unexpected problem on my truck, and I pawned it to a friend. He said you stay there from down.
Oh, Craig's on camera.
There's my X-Barrel 22 Winchester. Oh.
That looks like an air conditioning vent to me. Oh, that's tractor. Never mind.
Yeah, I had to step away for a minute. Mother Nature was calling. I couldn't put her on hold.
Hey! Let me remind y'all about YouTube. We can't say GUNS. We have to say fun sticks.
Oh, yeah, this is my fun stick.
There's a nice one, Craig. But I like the old style was that the pump part was actually towards the end of the barrel, not the one real close to the receiver.
Yeah, I like the one that's further out. But and bullets are not bullets. They are let's call them unicorn turds.
This is my.
You know what? As long as a fudge stick is used for its intended purpose, not for intimidation or illegal bullshit, that's great. But you know, I have to put the disclaimer in here. I have to put the disclaimer in here.
Don't wave your fun stick around if you don't want somebody to get mad.
Don't wave your fun stick if you expect somebody to take you seriously and throw their fun stick back at you.
Yeah. I had a lady in Walmart ask me, "You must want to kill somebody." I said, "Huh? Do what?" I turned around and said, "Yeah, you carry a gun. You must want to kill somebody. You looking to kill somebody?" I said, "What the hell are you talking about, you crazy woman?" And I walked off. And then I bump into her and her husband again on the other side of the store, and she just kept on running her mouth. And then I said something, and her husband stands up, and I'm thinking, oh my God. Anytime you do anything and a gun's involved, it triples the punishment. It triples your troubles. And I'm thinking, you know what? I said, I'm going to leave because I told the husband, I said, if I whoop your ass, then because I have a gun on, they're going to say that I used a gun in the commission of a felony or an assault or something like that. Then it'll be even though the gun's in the holster. And the lady finally, I just walked out of the store. I'm thinking, holy hell. But there's a restaurant that we used to go to. It's closed now. The dude would give me a discount if I wore my gun.
Yeah, because he knew nobody was going to come in there and start no trash if somebody's got a gun to return it with.
An old guy up in North Georgia that sells peanuts named Dale told me a quote, and I think it's from Abraham Lincoln. He says, God created man, but Samuel Colt made us equal.
Well, as long as guns aren't used for intimidation purposes.
Fun sticks.
Fun sticks, yes. Fun sticks. As long as you're not using them for intimidation or mission of hate or something like that, I have no problem.
I use mine for a candle holder. You see the little flame on the end of it, and it's all fine.
Yeah. But
I use my fun sticks to go get groceries and put in the freezer.
But
Yeah.
what kind of unicorn turds do you put in it?
Very big ones.
The ones that go boom.
Constipated turds or the runny kind?
Yeah,
180 grain.
Jay's groceries wrapped in leather.
180 grain unicorn turds. Oh my god.
My dad gave me a 1911 Winchester Widowmaker. I'm terrified of that gun.
Why?
Because of the fact that it misfires all the time.
Send it. Who makes it? Who made it?
It's an old 1911 Winchester. It's an old shotgun, a 12 gauge shotgun.
Send it to the factory and have them fix it.
I've got a my grandpa gave it to me. I don't know how old it is, but he always called it a snake charmer. It's about
410.
No, this is a 12 gauge, brother. It's about this long. And when you shoot it, you have to hold. It's got a pistol grip on it. You hold this one, this end, and you have to put this end on top of it, or it's going to land 30 feet from you. You got to hold that son gun down when you fire it fires both of them at the same time.
All the ones I ever seen called the snake charmer was a single shot 410, little short thing.
I don't know how old this thing is, Jay, but it's a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
And it says snake charmer on the side of the punch. And it blows out some big fiery unicorn turds.
I got a single shot fun stick back there. I've always wanted to get a box of those, what they call dragon's breath. Shoots the 25-foot flame out the end of it, and try it and see if it actually does like it shows in the pictures.
Hey, Jay.
I went black powder hunting with my son one time, and he handed me a 50 caliber musket thing that he had built, and I drew down that deer, and I don't know, it was about 50 yards out there, and I shot, and I think I walked just to get out of smoke, and I walked out there, and the deer laying there dead, but Jesus Christ, there was so much smoke.
Yep.
No wonder.
That's what they call them. Twisted. That's why they call them smoke poles.
No wonder the damn cavalry got their ass kicked at Little Bighorn. They knew exactly where they were.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
I got a Winchester 16 gauge full choke shotgun.
Oh, nice.
You can't hit a clay pigeon with that thing hardly if they're flying over 75 yards away from you.
What the heck?
I'm no good with that gun. Of course, 16 gauge, you only get high powered brass for it. That's all they make.
Yeah, them are good dove guns.
Yeah, you can duck a gun. I don't hunt.
I've got is it 1894? 1894 Winchester 30-30. 30 caliber. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better hang on to that. That's worth some money.
Grandpa said it was his grandpa. So that'd be what? Great grandpa?
Something like
that. Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I'm going to have to say goodnight. Sandman is over here, going rounds and rounds on my eyes.
Yeah. It's good to have you.
Scott.
Great
All right,
come back and visit with us.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you coming in, man.
No problem. I'll give y'all a tour of the shop right quick for those that haven't seen it. There's Tara's lathe. And let me go right quick and show you right over here before I go. I'm not going to take you outside. You'll have to watch the videos for that. It's cold and wet. And this is the wood room for those that haven't seen it. So in my house, I have my very own wood shop. Router table.
Heck yeah.
Table saw, miter saw, planers, joiners, everything. All right. Good night.
Good night.
Have a good one.
All right, bro. Hillbilly Holler said he got the same gun. It's 1894. Am I right, Hillbilly? 94 and 90. I always get the numbers screwed up on it. It's 1890 something.
Man, see if I can prop this thing up and charge my phone while I'm on here at the same time. There we go. Come on, charge. There we go. Gotta love wireless charging. Bought one of them wireless charging base things for my phone. All you have to do is lay it on top of it and it charges the battery up.
How's that working?
Works pretty daggum good. I like it.
Tabitha bought me one for the truck, but it don't work. It don't work. It works when I'm parked, but it don't work worth the shit while you drive on the road.
Imagine that. That big old tractor shaking all day.
Tabitha asked me why I never start paint when I sit back there and paint. So after it gets shaking all day.
Exactly. It's always stirred up, huh?
I tell you what, I've never been a Freightliner fan. All the years I've always had Pete's or Kenworths. And
yeah,
you know, I was one of them guys. I ain't driving one of them slope nose, ugly ass Freightliners. Nah, like this one. I tell you what, this little old truck will surprise the dog shit out of you. I pulled 54,000 pounds over Raton Pass. 50 miles an hour, ninth gear, and she just kept walking right on up to the top.
Dad, come.
I never dropped it past ninth gear. And all these guys over there in the slow lane, empty, crawling 30 miles an hour, and she just right about.
Heck yeah.
And it ain't even got a tune on it yet.
No, you ain't played with it yet?
Damn, it's already
I ain't done nothing but it's crowding 1 o'clock on the East Coast. Antonio, where are you at? Where do you live at?
I'm in Arizona right now.
Oh, okay.
He's playing out in the dry. He's out there in the dry desert.
It ain't dry over here. I just posted a video of my car freezing over.
Well, it ain't humid like it is here in Georgia.
No, it is not as humid as Georgia.
I'm in El Paso, and there's a lot of ice. Matter of fact, I was trying to tell y'all this a while ago. I seen a pickup come down through here, pulling 2 kids on a car through the truck stop parking lot, and I guess they lost their hold on the rope because when that little pickup turned, they kept going straight and run right into the damn concrete wall down there. Funniest shit I ever seen.
Hey,
redneck luge.
Give it about a couple more months, and I'll be back in Florida again.
What do you do for work? Yeah, like a road mechanic or something, or?
I own two computer shops in Florida and a mechanic shop in Florida, and I own 3 computer shops in Arizona and 2 mechanic shops in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
I travel back.
So you back and forth between the 2.
Hey, you're the one I need to talk to about putting a tune on my Freightliner. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. It runs pretty good. It runs too good the way it is.
A tune on what?
Freightliner.
Freightliner.
Detroit. Yeah, 16 liter Detroit.
Hey, Twisted.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you it was almost 60 degrees here today.
It's not that bad here. All right, well, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't bad here. I don't know what it is outside. the truck's running, I got to come in a controlled climate. $18.94. That's what 1894 angle eject. Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, it's 58 degrees here. I ain't gonna say that.
All right, shut the fuck up.
When I looked
21
outside a while ago, I think it
for
was
me.
60 here.
Yeah, Billy, I ain't gonna mess with it. I mean, the little old truck runs too good. This is the first DEF truck I ever had, and I can't get used to that. This thing will go into regen mode while I'm sleeping, and it scares the dog shit out of me.
It goes into what mode?
Regen
mode, where the
What
engine
mode?
revs up and it burns the carbon off the filters.
Oh,
Engine will
okay.
rev up.
Yeah.
It'll go into regen mode while I'm asleep, and it scares the dog shit. It only does it times a week. And it only does it when it's cold. Yeah.
Regen mode is a pain in the ass.
Twisted, quit putting a quarter in the box on the side of the bed.
Yeah. That'd be the case. I stick a 20 in that some bitch and sleep all week.
The one thing I noticed when I come off the road from driving trucks is trying to sleep in a bed in the house. It's always too friggin' quiet. I keep waking up looking. I kept waking up looking around, talking about why ain't the motor running? Something ain't right here. I got to get out and see what's going on. And I look around like, wait a minute, I'm in a house.
You know, me and my wife, we sold our house, and we bought a 48-foot fifth wheel. You know, she was tired of being out there on that place by herself, so we bought the fifth wheel, and I set it up over Dad's place. You know, but when I come home, I lay down in, you know, the first, I don't know, 3 or 4 months we had the travel trailer. I come home, I lay down in bed, and I couldn't sleep. I'd have to get up in the middle of the night, go out to my truck, and I had the Kenworth then, and start it up, lay down, and go to sleep. But she did some research or something on the internet and found this kit that you put on the bed. And it's got a vibrator box that mounts in the middle of, you know, the bottom of the bed, and it has these 2 speaker things that mount at the head of the bed, and it's supposed to simulate a truck running. Dude, I sleep my ass off in there now. Crank that little thing up, you know. And I always have a big fan, but you know, even in the truck here, I got a fan that blows in my face when I'm sleeping. You know, and at home I got a big fan in there. And she said, "What do you need it fan for?" I said, "So blow your clothes off when you come in the room." Anyway, when I'm at home, you know, she'll come to bed with me, but when I wake up, she's sleeping in the recliner in the living room because I've got that thing that she bought on. You know, she can't sleep with it, but I sleep my ass off. Now, if I go get a motel room or something, find me a Walmart and buy me a fan before I go to sleep.
Hey, Twisted.
Yeah.
Ceiling fans are not musical chair machines.
I don't need a ceiling fan. I need something to move some air, Jake.
If you had the ceiling fan I got in my bedroom, it moves from there. That dang sure caused that comforter to move. That sucker feels like it's got a turbine, turbojet prop off of an airplane in there.
Is it one of those 180 inch fans you see at Walmart?
No, it's not a big one. It's actual Hunter ceiling fan, but good God, when you turn that sucker on high, it dang sure push the covers off of you.
See it now. We can get one of them internet remote controls for Jay's fan. We know how to get him out of bed. Just turn his fan on.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, why is it so damn cold in here?
Just don't do like I did one time when I was driving trucks. I got up to, I think I was either in Minnesota or Michigan or somewhere up there. It was a nice, comfortable day, you know, mid-60s, got the AC going. Crawl into bed, fall asleep. I wake up about 4 o'clock in the morning, giggling my butt off. I'm sitting there like, what the hell? I'm about frozen solid. I lean up and look, open the curtain in the front, and I got 2 feet of snow on the hood of my truck. I'm like, holy shit. I about froze myself to death with the AC going that cold outside.
Oh, man.
Jay, you know what a screaming meanie is?
Yes.
My son played a joke on me. And he bought 4 of them son of a bitches and put in the truck. Well, not this truck, but the Kenworth. And he set them where they would go off increments. Well, you know, if you turn that thing off every 2 hours, it's going to go off.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know what a screaming meanie is, it's a little box.
128 decibels.
The loudest ass freaking horn in it you ever heard in your life. And he buys 4 of them, sets them in 2-hour increments, and hides them all over the truck. I mean, went to the trouble of taking the speakers off and putting them behind the speakers. You know?
Oh, good God.
And I was trying to find these things, and I couldn't find them. Well, after about 3 days, you know, I figured out that they were 2 hours apart. So every 2 hours, I would stop and I'd listen. And I figured out it took 3 or 4 days to figure out where he hit it. Tell you something, he got the biggest ass chewing he ever got in his life when I got home.
So they got the screaming bacon, and then they got the screaming meanie. And there was a third one, but I don't remember what it was. One was 128 decibels. The other one was 100 and I think 40 something decibel. And that last one was 160.
And screaming meanie is a mean one. Is the loud one.
Damn. So my buddy I used to team drive with, he would sleep through it. The guy in the truck next to us at a truck stop one time, because he dropped me off. I was sick. He went to running solo until I got over being sick. The guy in the truck next to him at the truck stop got out of his truck, went over there, beat on the side of the truck to wake him up, say, hey, man, will you turn that thing off? I'm trying to sleep over here. That's how loud they were.
Hey, I get louder than any air horn I ever heard. I mean, it's horrible. Horrible. If you can sleep through that, you got to be dead.
Yeah. Those things ain't no joke, that's for sure. I dang sure didn't want one in my truck with me.
My boys are bad about shit like that, though, playing jokes on Dad. But Dad always gets even, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get mad, I get even. I took a Ziploc bag and put some you know what Munster cheese is?
Oh, yeah.
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 I got some Munster cheese and put in that Ziploc bag, and he's got a little Chevrolet pickup. Well, I pulled it ain't but 3 screws that holds the fan motor in it. I pulled the fan motor out and put that bag of Munster cheese in the AC vent just after the fan, and then bolted the fan back in. And I'll have to go out town. And it was cold outside. It was like December or something. Well, after about the 3rd week, he said, Dad, I got to sell this truck. I said, why? This something stinks. I said, well, why does it stink? What's wrong? He said, I don't know, Dad, but it's god awful smell. You ever smell? And I walked out there and I opened the door. I said, God damn. I closed the door. And I told you, I can drive it. I get out of the truck, it's cool. And my coach tells me to go take a shower. I'm like, yeah, but well, I had to call the coach at the school and tell him what I did. And I told him, you know, that was in retaliation for the Screaming Meanies thing. Well, you know, my son had this little crush on the head cheerleader, which happened to be his daughter. I dropped my lighter. Anyway, Brandon kept asking his coach, said, "Hey, when you gonna fix me up with your daughter? When you gonna fix me up with your daughter?" So me and the coach come up with this plan to hook them up, you know, to go out. Well, Brandon asked me, he said, "Dad, can I use your dude to go out with?" I don't remember what her name is. And I said, "Yeah, I guess so." So anyway, it come time for their date. I called him up and said, "Hey, I gotta have my truck. I gotta go pick up some parts for the big truck and heavy parts." He said, "Dad, I don't want to drive my truck." I said, "Why?" He said, "Cause it stinks." I said, "Well, I'm gonna go pick up the parts, and tell you what, I'll meet you over at Coach's house, you know, so and so time, and you can take my truck." He said, "All right." So anyway, he drove over there, and she was wanting to leave, and he kept making excuses for them not to leave. He didn't want her to get in the truck. So I rolled up and Coach. I always called him Coach. I don't know his real name. I always call him Coach. Anyway, Coach is sitting out on the patio laughing at Brandon because Brandon is coming up with every excuse in the world for her not to get in his truck. So I rolled up there and he said, "All right, we can go now." I said, "No, I got to have my truck." "Dad, I can't let her get in that truck." I walked over there with a screwdriver and pulled that fan out, reached in there and grabbed a bag of mustard cheese. And he said, I said, "Here, is this what you smell?" I held it right up in his face. He said, "I'm going to kill you when I get home." And that coach uses that for a as a thing, you know, they always,
as an example.
Well, no, I mean the seniors and the juniors, you know, junior varsity and varsity always take on the freshman team every year. Well, the coach uses that example of me doing that to Brandon to discourage the junior varsity from picking on the freshmen.
Ah.
And we were over there one day. Me and Coach, we're not real good friends, but we sat around and shoot shit sometime. And he said, "Hey, you got any more of that mustard cheese?" I said, "No, but I can get you some." I said, "What are you going?" I said, "What are you going to do?" He said, "I'm fixing to fix this junior varsity team we got." I said, "All right." So we went and got it, and he broke it up in little pieces. You know, they put their pads in their pants. You know, they got little pockets. They slide their pads in. Well, every day after practice, they have to take the pads out and they wash the pants. Well, they had a game. It was Thursday night. They were playing on Friday night. So they washed the pants. And me and the coach, early that morning before, snuck in there, got the mustard cheese up in little pieces and dropped it down in them pockets on them pants, and then stuck their pads in there for them. You know, they thought they were good to go. You know, with the pads already in their pants and shit. About halfway through that game, half of our team was throwing up, and the other team wouldn't go nowhere near them. Once they got, you know, mustard cheese, once it gets hot, it stinks.
So what that Parmesan cheese?
Yeah, but monster cheese has got a god awful smell to it when it's hot, man. I mean, it's horrible. It's like an elephant fart on steroids. I mean, it's terrible. Anyway, as usual, the conversation is done with the shit.
Why?
Oh,
Chat's done come to a halt again. I ain't even got chat open, so I have no idea.
Yeah, Billy talking about he used to leave fart bombs in the truck. I worked for this lady when I was hot shotting, and she was a real pain in the ass. Anyway, she was a real pain in the ass, and it was a little fart machine. It had a thing like you took your car alarm with. You know, is what the control like. You push your button and it'd go, you know, or make 4 or 5 different fart sounds. Well, I carried it in the office one day before she got there and stuck it in the pot plant right behind her chair. You know, we're all sitting around bullshitting, and she walks in and walks around her desk and she looked and looked around the was, you know, and she went around there and pulled her chair out, and I looked at the guy sitting next to me, and she looked around, you know, like, which one am I farting? And then she goes to sit down, and I go, I looked at her, and I said, really? 3 times? And I was talking to her. Well, and then she starts giving us her stuff for the day, you know. And every third word, you know, the little speedster farts, you know. And she kept going, where is it? Which one of y'all got gas? And then she would stand up and go, well, she looked down in the pot plant and seen that little box in there. And she figured out it was me that did it. But, you know, he kept that box, and we had more fun with that freaking little fart box than we had the mayor of the town we live in come in and see us at the office one day. He went and sat down like a he's like, he looked at me and she said, don't. Greg, I'm not real what to do about this, but anyway, guys, it's late. Fixing to bail off of here.
Yeah, I'm fixing to get off of here and go to bed too.
I appreciate y'all coming in, Antonio. It was nice meeting you, brother. You welcome anytime.
Thank you also.
Hey, you guys have a good night. It's been a pleasure to chat with you.
I'll see you later, Craig.
Yep. Thank you for coming on, Antonio. It's been good to get a little background on you, and I look forward to you coming back and kind of interacting with the group a little bit.
All right, man. I'll see you next time.
Yep.
All right,
hey, it's great to see you as always. We'll put some prayers up for you, brother.
I appreciate it, man.
Well,
yeah, Jay, let us know how everything goes. If you need anything, man.
I will.
Not a hitch.
Anyway, y'all have a good one. God bless you. I love all of you, as I always say.
Oh yeah.
Have a good night, y'all.
See you guys later.